it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, this is going to be video 2 on how I got through my COVID vaccine with a massive fear of needles. So obviously if we're doing video 2, that means we've had the vaccine for the second time, so I'm fully vaccinated, which is so relieving. So exciting, but of course it definitely wasn't easy in my opinion because I have a fear of needles. So my experience this time was definitely different. If you didn't watch my first video on this, then I mean you can go back and watch that. Although all it was, the difference is the first time I was definitely not prepared to have a needle because I was going for a consultation and it was just like thrown upon me. Where this time, of course, it was booked in to actually go and have the vaccine, so I knew exactly what I was there for. Interesting thing is, I actually wasn't as anxious this time. I was more anxious for what the side effects could and would be than the actual shot. So quick rundown of what happened just so you can prepare yourself. Obviously everyone's experience is going to be totally different. Now I also want to put a disclaimer out there that this video I can already feel that it's super low energy because it is only I think 48 hours, maybe between 24 and 48 hours after having it done. And can I just tell you, I have never experienced tiredness like this in my life. So I mean I feel it, but if I can help you guys then I'm so excited to be able to do that. So we had an 11 a.m. appointment and the doctor's surgery was super busy because one of the nurses called in sick. So we had to wait about half an hour. Now I was definitely nervous and anxious waiting. I feel like waiting is the worst part. With my first shot, my husband actually came into the room with me and held my hand, but this time I was like, oh, it's okay, I'll just do it. So I went in. I always find that if I tell people straight up I'm super scared, and just be honest that you're scared, you don't want to see it. I also said I don't want to feel it, which like the nurse was lovely. She like laughed. Obviously she can't not make me feel it, but I just wanted to like tell her straight up, totally scared. So she basically of course cleaned my arm, put it in. Now one person said to me prior that she thought that the needle hurt more than the first one. I agree. The first one, to be very honest, was like a little sting. This one I actually went like, oh, like it felt more painful, more like a bigger pinch almost. And I felt like this nurse took a bit longer to do it. Obviously it just takes like a couple of seconds, but I just felt like it felt longer and it was definitely more painful. After that we only had to wait, I think they kept us for about 5 minutes because we had no issues last time. I think they just wanted people to get in and out, so I mean it's probably not good, but that's just what they said, that it was fine to go. Pretty much I was totally fine up until about, oh, I want to say maybe like 4:30. I woke up freezing and shaking and then sweating. And from there, the next day, honestly, as I said, I have never felt so tired in my life. I have never slept so much in my life. Like I'm talking all day, I'm asleep. All night, I'm asleep. Like usually if I nap during the day, then I can't sleep at night, but this hit me so hard. The chills, like the freezing, shaking and then sweating, like my body just felt so sore all over. My arm definitely hurts, massive headaches as well. Like I don't get headaches, but this was like had to hold my head, hurting headaches. And also, which I googled and it has happened to a few people but it's not super common, I got a urinary tract infection for like 24 hours. I had to pee like every 3 seconds, and the pain, oh my god, it hurt so bad. I literally would have to be like, oh, like as I peed, it really hurt. But when I woke up the next day, today, it's totally gone. So super weird. But yeah, so today, it must be 48 hours after. So today I am feeling really tired still, a little bit of a headache, but like I can function. Yesterday I actually couldn't function. I couldn't do anything. I wasn't eating. I hardly had any water. I just was asleep. Like my husband was trying to ring me. I opened my eyes like probably, I don't know, a couple of times that day, and my phone, I'd just look at it and put it down. Like I could not deal with anything. It was honestly such a bad time. My arm this time doesn't hurt as much as the first, which I found is really interesting. My arm hurt for about a week last time, and we're like day 2 or something, I think. I've just lost track of days. And it hurts, but like I can lift my arm, whereas last time I couldn't really get it past, like, you know, there, it would just hurt. So yeah, as I said, fully vaccinated. I feel so happy, and what a day to have done it, because the day me and my husband got fully vaccinated was the day that New South Wales hit 70%, which means we are opening up on Monday coming. And like, that is just, it just makes you feel good that you're a part of that. So to be able to get past this anxiousness and fear of needles, and to do that and be a part of such a monumental day, so happy with that. So how did I deal with the fear of needles? To be honest, the anxiousness was not as bad, because I sort of knew what to expect, which I feel like helps with the second one. Like you don't, if you haven't had a shot or a needle in a while, you just kind of forget and you think it's gonna really hurt. Yeah, the second one did hurt more, but it wasn't like really bad pain. It was just more like a pinch. One thing that I did learn, which I may not have mentioned before, is if you focus on a body part and like clench, almost obviously keep your arm as relaxed as possible, but like if you focus on your bum, clench your bum muscles and then release, or clench your stomach muscles and release. So you're like focusing on that, not your arm, but definitely keep your arm down, like just straight down, relaxed, and try and be as calm as possible. Like I totally get it. It is so terrifying. Also focus on your breathing. Now, a lot of people who I've spoken to as well take earphones in, listen to a podcast, listen to music, something that takes you totally like out of where you are, or even like watch a video, like watch a YouTube video or something like that. Or even if you can, have someone in the room with you that like you can hold their hand or just talk to them, and like it is honestly over before you know it. So I feel like I did quite well, and I definitely feel like I am totally still completely terrified of needles. I'm not gonna not feel anxious and scared, but to be very honest, I kind of feel a lot more at ease about it, just because I've had quite good experiences. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful. If you are in the same position and you are terrified of needles, let me know how you've gotten through these COVID vaccines, or if you're just not gonna get it because your fear is so like bad you can't actually do it. I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you in my next video very soon. Thanks again. Bye.